This is Get Off My Lawn with Paulie Sibilia.
Welcome back, ESPN Radio 97.7 and 100.1. This is Get Off My Lawn. I am Paulie, the artist of the day, LL Cool J, one of my all-time faves. I'm hip, I can say faves. Let's talk Mets pitching right now with the guy who makes his home in Syracuse, Mets AAA pitching coach Tom Signore. Tom, how are you today?
I'm doing well. I'm out here in lovely, let's see, where are we now? I'm doing well.
The pitching down there right now has been pretty amazing for you. At least it was until you lost a couple of them in the past week. Let's hit on Rafael Montero. He pitched on Wednesday, 6 innings, gave up 3 earned runs. What do you see out of him? Do you think he'll stay up, or is he going to come back down and he's a couple of years away still?
Well, I'll tell you what, you really didn't see the best Rafi has to offer the other night. He went deep into counts, ran his pitch count up kind of quick. He didn't make enough quality pitches to get him 6 innings, but his command is so good that he'll go deep into games, and I expect him to stay there.
And what makes him so good? Can you tell us a little bit about his pitches? What's his out pitch, and maybe what he needs to improve on?
You know, believe it or not, his out pitch is his fastball because he's got such good feel for it, and he throws a changeup and a slider. And really, the slider isn't overwhelming. It's probably a little below average major league pitch, but the changeup off of his fastball, right behind it on the same side, it's tough for the hitters to pick up. Consequently, he gets a lot of outs with his fastball. Sounds strange. Fastball is put away pitch, but it is.
Jacob deGrom also got the call up. I wasn't expecting him to get the start. Were you surprised he got the start on Thursday?
No, I knew before you guys did. Yeah, he's been very good this year. He's been among the league leaders in a lot of categories all year, and just again, Rafi's a little bit more quiet than Jake, but they both have very good routines, and of course, he also got the best first hit. But you should have thrown that in there, but no, Jake is I don't know if you know, he's a converted shortstop. Been pitching now, I think, 3 or 4 years. Again, another guy that has to rely on keeping the ball down, but he'll still get it up there, 93, 94, slider, changeup, and an occasional curveball. Does all the little detail things really well. And again, I didn't get to watch. I'm assuming he was down in the strike zone because he lasted 7 innings.
Talking to Tom Signore, Mets AAA pitching coach. Noah Syndergaard also down there. Is he just still too young that he didn't get the call up, and can you maybe tell Mets fans a little bit about him?
Well, he's special. He's just 21, and give him a little more time. He needs a little bit more. He just needs a few more starts. He's been outstanding as of late. I think his last 3 games he's struck out 8 in 6 innings, 10 in 7 innings, and 10 in 6 innings. So he's on his way, and he's not far from getting that call. But he's been commanding his 3 pitches, and that's been the difference. He's obviously a much harder thrower than both Rafi and Jake. But now he's starting to throw that curveball for strikes, and he's getting a lot of swings and misses with it, and has an outstanding changeup. There's another good young arm. I'd be surprised if we had him much longer. I don't make that call, but somebody at a higher pay grade makes that call. I just don't see him staying here much longer.
You've been coaching pitching in the minor leagues a long time. Where would you compare this Mets young group of arms to other teams, and does this rotation have a chance to be very special in the near future?
Well, it does. You had Harvey, you had Wheeler when Harvey does come back, and then Syndergaard. You've got a nice mixture of hard throwers. Guys that don't throw quite as hard, but command the ball. I think you're looking at a very nice young staff, I think the Mets have a lot to look forward to as far as pitching is concerned. And it doesn't end there. There's a lot of guys from AAA down. There's a lot of depth in pitching in this organization.
That's what I was going to ask you next. Is there maybe a pitcher that's flying under the radar that you can tell people about?
No, I'm not going to tell anybody about him because then you know about him. You know what? There's so many of them throughout the system. We've got the kid Matz at St. Lucie. You've got Gorski and Peavy at Binghamton, and Savannah, our low A ball club, is their records may be close, I think, to us. I mean, I've not been on a team that's gotten off to this kind of start, and I think Savannah is not too far off us. But there's just a lot of good young arms all the way through, and then the kid Edgin went up also. So while we've gotten a little bit thin, I guess that's the best word to use. I think we've given the big league team some quality, and hopefully help them get them into that race there.
Talking to Tom Signore, Mets AAA pitching coach. You and I are around the same age. What's changed in pitching over the years that all these pitchers are now getting Tommy John and got pitch counts and closers are only going one inning? What's changed in pitching?
I think this is my opinion only. I think kids learn to throw properly too young. And I know that sounds crazy, but the body has a way of protecting itself when it's young. We all used to throw, with our elbow underneath our shoulder and close to our body. I mean, that's the body protecting the arm. But now we've got kids going to clinics and camps so young, and they learn how to throw properly too early, in my opinion. It's not that guys throw too hard. There's always been hard throwers. I don't think the training methods have changed, but some guys are just blessed with great throwing arms. You can say the weight training has made a difference, the techniques throwing a ball. Kids are actually throwing less today than they used to. So the things that have changed are kids throw less, but they throw properly. And so now the human body isn't really ready at a real young age, meaning 6, 7, and 8, to actually throw a ball the way it should be thrown, upper levels, college, professional baseball. That's my opinion, that kids are learning too soon how to throw a ball properly. The body has a nice mechanism in it that protects it from getting hurt as a young kid. People want their kids to get scholarships when they're 8.
Thank you, Dr. Signore, for that breakdown.
That's just my opinion.
And
there's nothing scientific backing that up. It's just my opinion. Kids do not play as much now. You don't. That's my major complaint. You don't see those games we used to invent, fast pitch tennis ball or even, just playing a pickup game. There's no more pickup baseball games. Sad.
Let's move you out of your pitching talk here and get into your coaching a little bit. What's it like coaching in Vegas? Is it harder to keep players under control in that town?
The particular group we have, it's not. Now I've been through here before. When I was with Toronto, I wasn't given the same, same skill level of player, but our guys have been fantastic off the field with both teams. It's something we have to watch. It's not that we're not letting them. We encourage very strongly that they, and plus you have to sign a gambling the Major League Baseball makes you sign a gambling waiver. So I know it's legal where we are. It's quite frankly, it's more fun going to see the shows and looking at other types of talent and some of the acrobatics and things that people doing the shows are amazing, or maybe more amazing than what some of our guys do. But our guys have been great about the town. And
how's the fan base in Vegas?
the fan base is not bad. There's always about a solid 5,000 there. When we have a giveaway, we probably get 7,500. And on Thursday, when they sell this drink with hops and barley in it, we usually have about 10,000. Buck a beer. So in Vegas, that's a good deal. And it's surprising because we don't get the tourists. We get very few tourists that kind of coming through. We get the people from the surrounding towns, Summerlin, Henderson.
All right, yeah, let's hit you a couple more questions here before I let you go.
That's okay, Paulie. For you, anything.
Best pitcher you've ever coached?
I really hate to do this to the kids because it puts a lot of pressure on them. I've had Kyle Drabeck. I've had Dontrell Willis when he was going good. But I'm going to take, at this point and this age, I'm going to take Syndergaard.
Wow.
Yeah, I don't like to do that to him because it's a lot of pressure, but I think Met fans, if they're patient with him, he's pretty special.
And final question, strangest thing you've ever seen happen in a minor league baseball game?
I can't mention a couple of them.
I was going to say that.
On the radio. I'd have to say Adam Lowen. Now, you know, players take a swing at a ball and release the bat. You know, that's pretty common, but Adam Lowen got his up into the second deck in Altoona, which is quite a feat if you've ever been to the stadium in Altoona. So that was pretty strange. The Clydesdales on the field last night were a little strange. You know, Paulie, I bet you I could. There's just a couple I just can't mention because
I'm sure you've told me in private.
You know.
Tom, thanks for your time, man.
No problem. Take care.
That's Tom Signore, Mets AAA pitching coach, guy who lives in Syracuse. He's a great guy, I have to say. One of the most fun people I've been lucky enough to be around. Coming up next, Troy Nunes is an absolute magician's own Sean Keeley talking Syracuse sports. The artist of the day, LL Cool J on ESPN Radio, 97.7 and 100.1.